It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with that video. Look, we got a video about Adrian Flacco, the influencer who smoked himself into psychosis. Now y'all know I be dibbling and dabbling, so let's see what other risks that's associated with it. Come on. Hopefully I'm good.
Blazing the Asian is a YouTuber known for his cannabis review challenges where he pays people $100 if they can hit a blinker. Christopher Kim created a lifestyle centered around THC consumption that would ultimately fracture his mental state. On several occasions, Chris would have psychotic episodes that landed him in the psych ward. During his episodes, Chris would steal cop cars, threaten pedestrians, and get arrested for lewd behavior.
Oh nah, that nigga got some other shit going on. Nah, there wasn't no, it was more than weed. Fuck with that nigga, bro. We and they make one to start fuck with the cops. I'll tell you that much.
His grip on reality caused him to spiral out of control and sent the internet on a frenzy. People were saying his psychotic episodes were caused by some genetic predisposition. He would later dispute these claims when he went on the Goblin podcast in 2025. Chris stated his mental episodes were 100% caused by heavy cannabis use. Since 2018, Blazing the Asian has been posting Instagram stunts where he would take unholy amounts of edibles on camera. It wasn't uncommon for Chris to take extremely high doses.
5,000 milligrams? Nigga, are you trying to die?
Doses of THC. He would consume 3,000 milligram THC gummy bears in one sitting, drink 5,000 milligrams worth of THC juice along with a few bong rips. The recommended dose is 100 milligrams to 250. Bro was taking the whole packet, hitting blinkers, doing bong rips. Essentially, he was frying his brain for our entertainment. This would catch up to him later in 2020. Chris reflected on his drug.
Moderation. It's with everything in life, bro. If you do too much of one thing, it's never gonna be good for you, bro. That's just not how our mind work. You know what I'm saying? Especially something physical, like smoking and shit. Yeah, you tripping.
Use telling Goblin, I started tripping at 14, taking LSD at school, and smoking salvia. Chris recalled getting arrested at school for selling LSD to a classmate. He was throwing chairs at teachers because he himself was still coming down from an acid trip. 1 year later, while on acid, he punched a stranger in public because he thought they were in the Truman Show, believing everyone was an actor on a TV show that he didn't know about. After several bad acid trips, Chris decided to quit taking psychedelics and focus on making weed content. During this time, Chris would sell pounds of marijuana.
Punching random niggas and shit. Hey, bro, operating like a fiend. I'm not gonna lie. He got some other shit going on. What the fuck kind of nigga is this?
At Rutgers University to fund his Instagram page. Becoming the plug for college students would be very profitable. He even went so far as to buy $20,000 worth of ZA from California plugs to sell on campus. Chris entered a group chat with 9,000 other students who wanted to buy substances. The thing is, he used his full government ID, picture, and was not being anonymous whatsoever.
Bro, what did this nigga think? Bro, what? You're gonna group chat with 9,000 people talking about something. Hey, yo, I got it. Hit me if you need it. Nigga, you're asking to get caught, bruh. He wasn't, he might not mentally be there. I'm not gonna lie.
Extremely paranoid after discovering an undercover cop outside of the frat house he was staying at. He locked himself inside the frat house, not eating or sleeping for 6 days straight. Chris was fully convinced people were lacing his food and water with acid. Not only that, he lost $80,000 in one night by gambling and was beginning to go into a manic episode. His fraternity brothers eventually called his parents because he was losing his grip on reality.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The weed and the drugs ruined this nigga life, bro. Ever since 14, bro, that was the gateway right there. Ever since, bro started doing acid at 14 years old. He was cooked from the beginning. Nigga, the first thing I ever did was smoke weed. Nothing more, nothing less, my nigga.
Chris was taken into psychiatric care because he was extremely paranoid and having grand delusions.
At that point, I thought everyone was actors. Because I was like, no way people are like this in real life. I had a theory that I was in a movie. Everyone was an actor.
You're on a set right now.
Everyone was like a set, like the Truman Show. Everything was like everyone.
Hey, that's an A+ movie though. Y'all gotta watch that. That shit fucked my brain up. The Truman Show. That shit was tough. Come on.
I was like a New York City crackhead. I thought the TV was talking about me. The news was talking about me. So I went up to the third floor of my house. I would gonna jump off.
Oh shit!
Head first. In my mind, I didn't see EMT or police anywhere, and I got pulled back the same moment I decided to jump off. Once the first Psychosis episode starts, it won't stop unless I quit weed for a year. That was the pattern that happened.
After this incident, Chris was going in and out of the psych ward for about 6 months.
Whoo, bro is finna do it to itself? Man, see? You gotta teach these people about the stuff they're consuming, bruh. Like, yeah, I know what I be doing, but I actually be doing my little research on which ones I like, how my body respond to it. Like, I don't just be doing any type of shit, bruh. And I don't just be buying from people on the street. Like, nah, nigga. I don't care how good your price is. I don't know what you be doing to your batch. So, with that, it's like, damn, bruh. This happened in real life, though. Like, going up in the hood and shit, like, you'll see someone, they just smoke something, and that's why you always hear stories of being like, damn, they smoked, they was laced with something. I said, damn, they got laced, and they was never the same. That really be happening to people, bruh, but people be thinking it's a game, man. Y'all gotta be, hey, be safe.
Because every time he did a bong rip, he would slip into another psychotic episode. In January of 2021, he had stolen an unmarked police car in Staten Island because he always wanted to be a cop. Chris's psychiatrist scanned him for a genetic predisposition of mental illness. He concluded that Chris kept having psychotic episodes because he's been smoking weed 24/7 since the age of 14. Chris decided to take a year-long break from drugs and alcohol.
Wait, how much?
Since the age of 14, Chris decided to take a year-long break from
No! What? Nigga, you could've gave that to me. Oh my gosh.
drugs and alcohol. During his recovery, he was unable to socialize with people and began isolating in his parents' basement. Eventually, Chris invested his trap money into content creation by starting to post blinker challenges, collabing with rappers, and uploading vlogs on YouTube. Due to the nature of his content, Chris started consuming cannabis once again. Since he was taking medication for his previous psychotic episodes, the Za didn't affect him as much, but he kept on smoking more and more until he eventually slipped into another psychosis. In the beginning of 2025, Chris started posting random cryptic messages on social media, rambling on Instagram Live, and having a mental breakdown.
This nigga got medicine to stop his psychotic episodes, so then the niggas just started smoking again to restart the psychotic episodes. Hey, look, the first time, that would have been enough for me. I ain't gonna hold you. Weed ain't that good, bruh. If I'm finna jump out roots and all that, like, hey, I'll find something else to do in my pastime, bruh. Like, nah.
On camera. Fans were concerned for his mental well-being because he seemed completely out of it. 10 minutes after leaving the psych ward, Chris went on Instagram Live and started harassing a man on the street.
Cool, bro.
I'm cool. You cool?
Bro, back up, bro.
You cool?
You playing with me?
I'm not playing with you.
Alright, back up, bro.
I know people who know you, bro. I'm not playing with you.
Alright, so can you back up, bro?
Damn, he bothering random people? Yeah, see.
What you gonna do?
What?
What you gonna do? Just do it.
Oh, that nigga, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, shit.
You done?
I'm just kidding.
Alright, bro. Back up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga he either got blick or that's the craziest pump fake of all time. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And this nigga go like this with it? Hey, you got it, big bro. My bad. My fault, bro. I was tripping. That's on me. That's on me, bro. I apologize. I'm gonna leave you alone, bro. You have a good day. You better get up out of there, bro. You better stop playing with niggas. Come on now.
Just good.
Bro,
Oh, my bad.
for real, bro.
What?
What's good with you, bro?
My bad.
Tripping.
No, my bad. I just got out of the hospital, bro.
The man pulled a gun on Chris, but he kept
You think he give a fuck, bro? You think that nigga care? Hey, imagine that nigga's pump faking the whole time. Ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes the pump fake come in handy. When you're in a situation, sometimes you gotta just make a nigga freeze so you have enough time to get away. It be like that sometimes, but I ain't gonna lie.
following him.
What?
You gotta
See
play
what?
the odds.
You got scared right there,
See
bro.
what? I got scared?
Bro, come on, bro.
I got scared? You're being live streamed.
You doing that because you here.
You being scared? I'm doing that because I'm here? You don't know who I know. You
Oh,
terrified,
what?
right? You terrified, right?
Why am I not surprised he says the N-word? Why am I not surprised?
I'm doing that because I'm here? You don't know who I know. You terrified, right? You terrified, right? I'm falling to your car.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Now,
It's
if bro
embarrassing.
start beating his ass, he'll be the bad guy, right? You been following me for 3-4 blocks, my nigga. You ain't got nothing else to do today? Like, god damn.
Listen,
For you, bro.
for me,
I'm many people watching you do nothing?
You try to act like you have a strap. You don't got straps. I got straps.
Oh God.
Come to my car right now. Come to my car right now. Are you scared? Come to my car right now. Let's go. We're in live stream. Don't be a bitch. My bad, guys. I can't get mad like that. It's like they told me I don't have to go to any meetings anymore at the hospital, and then I'm good. They said it's optional now since I served my time.
It was evident that Chris was still
Bro, this guy, man. Yeah, this nigga is what we would call he bordering on the line of fiend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. Like this type of nigga you see on the street, you think he just like, hey, back up, weirdo. Like get out of here. He got some other shit going on. I don't think this all just the weed, but yeah, he cooked, but I ain't gonna hold you.
having a psychotic episode even though he was cleared to leave the hospital. Not too long after, Chris hopped on Instagram Live once again where he decided to smoke more weed on camera. It was pretty disturbing to watch because he kept singing Bruno Mars songs, random songs, telling everyone that I'm gonna be the next Nelk boy, rambling on, saying the N-word over and over again, talking to police like very incoherently. It was very disturbing to watch because he was literally losing his grip on reality. His demeanor can be compared to Steve-O when he was at the depths of his drug binge. Eventually, Chris's girlfriend called the police because he was at her
They got a
apartment
girlfriend?
tweaking out. They asked him a few questions before once again taking him to the psych ward. Blazing the
Damn.
Asian is a prime example of weed-induced psychosis. Not many people believe this actually exists because people assume that, oh, you must have some genetic predisposition or someone in your family has.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely possible. It could be a like say psychosis or niggas get laced and then you know what I'm saying? I done seen I done heard stories of your casual person is going on smoking they shit and then the next day they really tripping like Smokey off of Friday. It really be like that sometimes, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I always been cautious on like most like any type of weed, anything I put into my system, bruh. Because I'm not finna be out here tripping, tweaking, all that. Hell no.
Mental illness. No, anybody can go into a weed-induced psychosis. People are gonna say, bro, I've been smoking weed since kindergarten, I'm fine, but everybody reacts differently to certain substances.
Yeah, let's knock on wood on that one though. Let's knock on wood. Don't want to chance it.
Chris explained that when he first started smoking, he would always get extremely paranoid but kept smoking until he enjoyed it. Starting daily use at age 14 when his brain
I've never been paranoid, ever.
isn't fully developed definitely played a role in his future psychotic episodes. Combine the stress of dealing pounds of drugs, along with schoolwork, content creation, and relationships, it was only a matter of time before he snapped. Chris reflected on his experiences, saying he's going on another year-long tolerance break, only this time, he's not in a hurry to smoke weed again because it doesn't seem necessary. Blazin' the Asian plans on doing more gym content,
Blazin'
rap
the
videos,
Asian.
and vlogs in the near future. He's reposting old content since he deleted all his videos.
Damn.
In the end, this was a tale of a man who smoked himself into psychosis and lived to tell his story. If you enjoyed
Shit.
this video or have something interesting to
Damn, bruh. Hey, quality video, Andrew. You did your thing, bro. This is crazy, bruh. Hey, man, you gotta be aware of what you put into your system, bro. A lot of crazy people be out here putting shit in, you know what I'm saying, messing with stuff. You know, people be weird, bro. Also, do everything in moderation. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up tweaking out here looking like Blazing the Asian. I'm gone. Peace.